Look, Grandma, I have some presents for you.
It's about time, young man. Let me see. That's it? Did you steal something out of the basket, you greedy little thief?
I just needed to refill my energy stock with the calories I've lost on my way here.
You impertinent brat. Now I can't trust you with the presents for my daughter-in-law. That lazy rascal can get it herself.
Presents for your daughter-in-law? With a poison drink or a bomb in the basket?
Oh, do you really think I'd do such a terrible thing? Just because this nasty witch took away my Carl? If that's what he wants, so be it. Although I think that a boy at the age of 30 is too young to make such a hard decision. He should let his mother choose the bride. Poison, you say? Not a bad idea.
Wow, maybe my parents aren't that bad after all. Say, Grandma, isn't it boring to be so alone in this forest?
Well, sometimes it gets lonely. But my son is married to that witch who'd love to see me dead. So I'm not moving to their house.
Maybe she's trying to get rid of you before you get rid of her.
Who knows? What do you care?
The lovely Simon has problems with partial amnesia and can't find his way out of the woods.
Am I hearing right? You're saying you have memory blanks at your age?
Yes. Could you show me the way?
You're only trying to avoid working, you scallywag. Let's see if you start to remember when I pump a shot in your backside.
No, I really can't remember.
Are you drunk, you little brat? You should be ashamed. Now you see where the liquor's getting you.
But
No excuses. Since you bring me food every day, I won't be too harsh on you. Here, have this old map. I recently bought a new one that shows restaurants and everything. But this one should do just fine.
An old coal oven. A bedside table. I really don't want to know what's in there.
Would you mind not touching my sewing needles, please?
This seems to be seriously bottom shelf stuff with some lizard-like animal in it. The grandma can drink this herself. Cool! Thanks to the map, I finally find my way through the forest. All that's left is to find my double. Hey, there's someone wearing a cape just like mine. I bet that's the bad egg who goes around pretending he's me. Quick, after him. I'll get him. Ah, there he is. Just you wait, I'll get you. I'll catch him in a sec. Darn, why can't I catch up with him?
You again?
Yeah, I was in the area anyway.
But you just walked past me. What's going on here? I'm beginning to feel all dizzy.
See, that's the problem. There's this strange guy who pretends to be me. But I don't have time to explain that to you. I gotta go and chase this night prowler.
Come on, what are you talking about? How did you manage to walk past me twice? I just read about these wormholes in the space-time continuum. Did you fall into one?
No, I don't think there are wormholes in this area.
Oh, that is awful. I just saw this guy. I must stop drinking right away. Here, take this stuff away. It's making my eyes hurt. Oh, I'm seeing double. Or maybe you're a ghost?
No, I'm not a ghost. I really am here. Shake a paw, then you'll see.
But I daren't. You mustn't be a ghost. At least I can only see the lovely lady behind you once. That's a shame. I'd like to see her some more.
Not really. You saw my disgusting double. Can you tell me where he ran off to?
No, I could only do that when you prove to me that you're not a ghost. I don't tell ghosts anything at all.
Okay, if you really think I'm a ghost, then I could just go to your dear deceased mother and reveal that her little one drinks like a fish, unless...
All right. The guy just ran along there.
Well, there you are. Ah, now I've got him. So that's where the confusion came from. He's wearing the same clothes as me, only less elegantly. It looks like I've created a trend. And what about his face? I don't believe it. He looks exactly like me. It's starting to feel a little uncanny. Guard! Oh, what a horrible voice!
1, 2, 3, 4. Company stop. Attention! You called for me, civilian?
Me? No, I think that was a misunderstanding. You can carry on.
Company march! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Halt! It's me who has called you. Arrest this man who looks like me. He's a deceitful crook and has committed severe crimes. What? I've done nothing. Indeed? I can disprove that. I charge you with the following crimes: theft of rope, criminal assault, and obstruction of a toll bridge collector. Furthermore, illegal disposal of furniture in the royal wood, and of course, the detestable assumption of a different identity. You scoundrel have claimed to be me, Simon. Of course I did. I am Simon.
There. He's doing it again. Obviously a repeating offender.
Alex, please tell them who I am.
Well, I don't know. I see two Simons. How should I know who's the right one?
Off we go, thug. Take the prisoner away. Company march. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't be afraid, Alex. Soon we will know what the story is with this villain. Abracadabra will question him. He's an excellent inquisitor, a true master of exquisite interrogation.
I'll accompany them. I want to see what the wizard does to this false Simon.
But, Alex, that's not a good idea. Think of the unimaginable horrors you will have to witness there. The art of interrogation is not something to be observed with amusement.
That's why. I'll see to it that Abracadabra won't overdo it.
Where on earth am I? It looks even worse than my room at home. Well, almost. Hey, what are they talking about outside?
That all sounds suspicious. Very suspicious. But I'll get the truth out of him. I have my own special methods.
You're the best, venerable wizard. May I just nevertheless mention the paperwork?
Oh yes, sure. Where did I put Form 37A? We need that as well.
What's it for?
You need it for torturing suspects whose guilt is not yet proven. But when I'm finished with him, that will change. Then you'll admit to every possible crime from the last 10 years. Here's the form. What does it say here? What's the delinquent's name? Samson? That's an unusual name.
Venerable wizard, it says clearly and distinctly, Simon.
I can see that myself, stupid. Are you trying to tell me that my sight is going? And I have problems reading application 37A?
I didn't want to. You have eagle eyes, honorable wizard. Eagle eyes.
Absolutely. But enough of this idle chit-chat. I want to start.
I would like to be there.
A pretty young maiden like you shouldn't watch such horrible things.
I can bear it.
I think so too. And when do you get the opportunity to watch a master of his trade at work? Just watch how I extract his dark secrets, this murderer, thief, bilker, tax evader, or whatever. Guard, unlock the door and disappear. Greetings, venerable delinquent. Allow me to introduce myself. Abracadabra's my name, and I'm here to ensure the effective and professional conduct of this interrogation. But we'll see what you're accused of. So, you're accused of being Father Christmas's double? A serious crime. Nonetheless, your disguise is deceptively realistic.
That's not Father Christmas's double at all. I already interrogated him last month. It was that strange guy with the beard who climbed up and down the mountains and pestered our poor Yetis the whole time. This one here is our Simon's double.
Oh, yes, I remember. Right, indeed. This one here doesn't have a beard. Simon's double, is that right? Now, we could settle that quickly, but of course I would prefer to settle it slowly. I think I'll use the neurocerebral water torture on this delinquent first.
My name isn't Delinquent, it's Simon.
I never remember my customers' names.
Can't we shorten the whole thing? I'll simply tell you all I know, and you can let me go. That's a good offer, isn't it?
Just like that? Don't you have any pride? Anyway, what's a confession worth if you make it so easily?
I'm more of a cooperative person, okay? And anyway, I don't have anything to hide.
How easily this lie escapes your lips. But you'll regret it bitterly when I start properly.
This water torture doesn't frighten me. I'm not scared of water.
No?
Not really.
But what if the water comes in single drops over hours, days, weeks?
Most refreshing.
You're a tougher nut than I thought. Good, then we'll do it differently. I'll play him a few speed metal records backwards, of course.
Oh, please, anything but speed metal! I'll admit to everything and lots more.
What then?
The term speed metal is completely unsuitable these days. It's really not used anymore at all as an independent genre description. It signifies rather the fluent transition between the melodic style of thrash metal and the aggressive sort of power metal.
Oh, well, that changes everything, of course. In that case, I'll postpone the torture for the time being and then think about something else in peace and quiet.
But when do I get out of here? I don't have all the time in the world. The Magic Kingdom is in danger and so on.
Impatient, young man. Well, it could take a while before I've thought of something new. A very long while. You still have to confess under torture as well and serve your sentence. Only a few people live to be so old that they get out of here alive. Have a nice day.
Now I've got a real problem. And even you think I'm a cheat, Alex?
Oh, Simon, imposter Simon. Somehow I do want to believe you. but everything is so confusing. You really do remind me of how my Simon was before, and I liked that very much.
Hey, I really am an experienced world saver. And if you're honest, you are keen on young, dynamic heroes who also show their feelings, aren't you?
Oh, Simon, I don't understand anything anymore. I'd better go before my head bursts. I wish you lots of luck. You'll need it.
Hasty. The cell walls are crumbling just from the stench. I'll never fit through there. That smells like highly concentrated pee. The stuff is a danger to the public. It corrodes the inside of your nose. What's that all about? I don't think that stuff can corrode metal, can it? Seems to be stainless steel. Hey, that brew has corroded away all the wood. The door's open.
Hey, you peeping Tom. Get your saggy backside away from my dungeon door. You wouldn't see anything even if I would sit here stark naked.
Oh, I know that voice. It's Goldilocks, the master thief. I know her from a long time ago. I saw her sometimes when she was on the prowl. Hi, Goldilocks. It's me, Simon. Do you remember? Apparently, we have the same kind of problem.
Simon? Fancy meeting you here. Hey, that's cool. Get me out of here and we'll escape altogether.
All together? Is there someone else in your dungeon?
That depends. Wait and see. Just come in. I've got a special hairpin. It's perfect to open the front door. Hurry up. The damn door is locked by one of these magic locks. I guess that abracadabra wanted to make sure that I couldn't escape. But I'm sure you'll find a way to unlock your door.
It's looking very strangely at me. The door is locked. Surprise, surprise! This is Goldilocks' dungeon. Those are glasses for magic deciphering. They're cool. Every dilettante can decipher high-level magic with them. Sadly, they're not allowed to be used in exams at the School of Magic. There's loads of funny signs on it. Seems to be high-level magic. red rug. Hey, it has the same pattern as my cape. Ah, I can see clearly now. That's door-opening magic. Bet I can use it now without any problems. Hey, the glasses have given up the ghost. The scrolls seem to be too high level. Let's get started. Do I have to read aloud? Dum-dee-dum, dum-dee-doo, and the door is split in two. Hey, it reminds me of those stupid role plays I used to play. It worked! My rant about this silly spell can wait.
It's really you, Simon! Someone must have heard my curse. I mean my prayer. Quick, free me from the chain, and then we can escape together.
Has your roommate been in this condition for a long time?
Him? Well, he was like that when I arrived. A little strange, isn't it? But actually, I couldn't care less. It's much more important to find a way out of here. Don't you agree?
How did you get into this situation?
Oh, it's a long story. Do you like long-winded stories about ingenious offenses against property?
No idea.
Told you. In short, I'm here as a consequence of a regrettable misunderstanding, and unfortunately all my attempts to escape have been prevented. And now I'm in severe solitary confinement, and of course I want to leave as soon as possible. And then a young, oh so radiant hero with a silly hat appears. That's the story up until now.
How come you can't free yourself?
What's that supposed to mean? Are you hinting at my unquestionable abilities as a master thief? Normally it wouldn't be a problem for me to escape, but Abracadabra pulled out all the stops for a modern prison, especially after my last attempt to escape. I could open the door to the dungeon in no time with my hairpin, but the chains in here are quite something. Makes you want to cry.
Well, I'll just go. Hey, you look like one of the guys who usually materialize in a graveyard.
Maybe, but I don't do things like that. I haven't got out into the fresh air for a long time.
How did you get here, and why are you a ghost?
I'm innocent. I've been unjustly thrown into the dungeon.
Why did they lock you up?
It doesn't matter anymore. I just want to find my eternal rest. But to do that, I must get acquitted.
But how would this work? You're dead! Nowadays, the courts are occupied with all sorts of odd cases, but I can't imagine that a dead man will be given a hearing.
But I have to find a way into the realm of the dead. Unfortunately, they won't accept me there in my state. My attachment to this world is too strong. They don't like that down there. Could you please help me? You only have to find a way to prove my innocence.
I'm sorry, but at the moment, I've got my own worries. Maybe later. I don't think you're in very much of a hurry. The dead have all the time in the world. How come most people die without complaining, whereas others become ghosts?
No idea. I died just yesterday and don't know too much about the world of ghosts yet. I guess it's because I was incarcerated innocently. It must tie my soul to this dreadful place. Maybe it's just hereditary. A niece of mine has the same problem. She's got it even worse. She lives in the girls' toilet of this weird school and grumbles all day long.
I think I've heard about her. Your family seems to have a strong tendency to self-pity. Innocent? Everybody says that. Welcome to the club.
But I really am innocent.
Unfortunately, I've got the same problem, though I haven't died of despair as a result. Thanks for the spiritualizing chat. I've got to go now. Ah, a hairpin. I can make good use of that.
You bet. You could free me, and then we could escape together.
I keep hearing together?
Hey, rescue me, will you? You owe me something.
When she takes that line with me, it makes me even more determined to dig in my heels. After all, I don't have to rescue her. A nice red neckerchief.